Hear me again, my friend. None of us really experience life itself. We only experience the life we choose to focus on. Think about that for a moment. Life isn't just what happens outside of you, it's the meaning you give to it inside your own mind. Your brain is amazing, but it has limits. It does three things really well: it distorts, it deletes, and it generalizes. These are survival tools. Why? Because your conscious mind can only pay attention to so many things at once. Right now, for example, you weren't thinking about the feeling of your shirt on your skin until I just mentioned it. You weren't aware of your heartbeat until I said it. Your mind deletes most of what's happening because it simply can't process it all. So here's the truth: whatever you focus on, you feel even if it's not actually happening. If you believe someone is taking advantage of you, if you imagine it vividly enough, your body will feel the pain as if it were real. That's the power of focus. That's why people say, the brave person dies once, but the coward dies 1,000 times. Because the coward imagines every possible bad outcome over and over, and their body suffers as if it already happened. But you and I, we can change what we focus on. And the moment you shift your focus, you shift your feelings. That's power. That's freedom. So, let me ask you, how fast can you change your focus? Instantly. Right now. This very second. Now, let's connect this to something bigger: happiness. Listen carefully, whether you are happy or not is completely your choice. Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest leaders in history, once said, "Most people are about as happy as they decide to be." And he knew this from experience. Let me remind you of his story. Lincoln failed in business at age 21. Lost an election at 22. Failed in business again at 24. Lost his sweetheart, the love of his life, at 26. Had a nervous breakdown at 27. Lost congressional races at 34 and 36. Lost a Senate race at 45. Failed at running for vice president at 47. Lost another Senate race at 49. And then, at 52, he was elected President of the United States, and he saved the nation. Can you see it? So many defeats. So much pain. And yet, he chose to focus on light, not darkness. That's why he became great. That's why he became a symbol of hope. Let me ask you, what makes you happy? If I asked you to think of 3 things right now, could you do it? Close your eyes for a moment and think of them. Maybe it's a special memory. Maybe it's an achievement. Maybe it's something simple like laughter with a friend, or the feeling of fresh air after a storm. Now notice this: the second you focus on those memories, your state changes. You feel different. Why? Because happiness is a choice of focus, not a gift from the world. The real question is, what qualities created that happiness? Was it excitement? Achievement? Fun? Was it being with someone you love? Or maybe being by yourself in peace? Whatever it is, you created it by focus. Here's the danger: if you let the outside world control your focus, you give away your happiness. If your emotions are only triggered by social media, by the news, or by the opinions of others, then you're a slave. But if you own your focus, you own your happiness. You own your life. That's why you must set a standard. Decide, I will live in a beautiful state no matter what happens. That doesn't mean you'll never feel pain. Pain is part of life. But suffering? Suffering is optional. Suffering is focus. Now, most of us have some idea of what the worst thing in life could be. Many people say, becoming a quadriplegic, that would be the worst thing. And if you ask them, what's the best thing that could happen? They usually say, winning the lottery. But here's something shocking: studies have been done on both groups, lottery winners and quadriplegics. 3 years after their big event, who was happier? The answer: neither group was automatically happier. Why? Because the brain adjusts. Human beings have a happiness immune system. We return to our emotional set point. Unless we choose differently. Think about lottery winners. At first, they're excited. But soon, everyone wants something from them. People who didn't care about them before now show up with demands. And joy turns into pressure, mistrust, even anger. Now think about quadriplegics. At first, it's devastating. But then, something amazing happens. The first time they move a finger again, or speak without help, they feel joy beyond measure. Why? Because contrast gives us meaning. Contrast is a powerful tool. Without darkness, you can't value light. Without storms, you can't value rainbows. Without loss, you can't truly value love. So remember, happiness is not about what happens outside. It's about how you use what happens to grow inside. Many people say, I'll be happy when I get more money, when I find the right relationship, when I get that job. But you already know this, you can have money and still feel poor. You can be loved by many and still feel lonely. You can be in a great relationship and still feel miserable. Why? Because happiness doesn't come from outside, it comes from focus. You can choose to focus on gratitude. You can choose to focus on progress. You can choose to focus on love. And when you do, happiness follows. Not someday. Not when. But now. Think of 3 things you're grateful for right now. They don't have to be huge. Maybe it's that you're breathing. Maybe it's that you woke up this morning. Maybe it's the smile of someone you love. Now, feel that gratitude in your body. Don't just think it. Feel it. Is it joy? Is it peace? Is it excitement? Notice how your body changes. Notice how your energy shifts. That's focus at work. See how fast it happens? Just seconds ago, you may have been neutral. Now you're filled with gratitude. That's the power you have every single moment of your life. Someone says, I'm happy because I got to lead an event in Dubai with 200 people. That memory still lives in him. Another person says, I'm happy because I survived 3 terrible health problems last year and now I'm proud of who I've become. Another says, I'm happy because I wake up every day alive. That's enough. Do you see the pattern? Happiness is never about circumstances. It's about meaning. It's about focus. Life gives us storms to make us stronger. Without storms, there would be no rainbows. Without struggles, there would be no breakthroughs. Without darkness, there would be no heroes. So when you face tough times, don't run. Don't collapse. Use them. Let them shape you. Let them make you into someone you're proud of. Because at the end of your life, it won't be about what you got. It will be about who you became. Every morning when you wake up, before you do anything else, focus on 3 things you're grateful for. Train your brain. Strengthen your focus muscle. Make happiness your daily practice. Remember this, we don't experience life itself, we experience the life we focus on. At any moment, you can focus on pain, or you can focus on gratitude. You can focus on fear, or you can focus on courage. You can focus on loss, or you can focus on love. That choice is yours, every single day. So, my friend, the secret is simple. If you want happiness, focus on what makes you grateful. If you want freedom, focus on what you can control, not what you can't. If you want love, focus on giving it, not just receiving it. Happiness is not luck. Happiness is not waiting. Happiness is a decision. Because when you do, you'll stop dying 1,000 times in fear, and you'll start living once, with courage, joy, and love. My friend, life will never be perfect. You will face pain, loss, disappointment, and struggle. But here's the truth, pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Pain shapes you, pain strengthens you, pain awakens you to what really matters. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it is the ability to deal with them. The real question is, will you suffer in pain, or will you use it? Will you let fear and negativity steal your joy, or will you rise and decide to live in a beautiful state? That is the decision every human must make. The happiest people are not the ones with perfect lives. They are the ones who make a habit of gratitude. They choose love over fear, growth over excuses, courage over comfort. They are not lucky, they are disciplined in their focus. You have that same power. No matter your past, no matter your circumstances, no matter what has been done to you, you have the ability to choose your focus. And when you choose your focus, you choose your future. If you want more love in your life, focus on giving it, not waiting to receive it. If you want more joy, focus on what is already beautiful around you, not what is missing. If you want peace, focus on what you can control, not what you can't. Happiness is not found in things, it is created in moments. Every morning, you have a choice to live as a victim of your environment or as the author of your life. The world can be loud, distracting, and filled with negativity. But you don't have to let that in. You can stand tall, breathe deep, and say, "Today, I choose joy. Today, I choose gratitude. Today, I choose to live in a beautiful state." And when you practice that daily, something magical happens. Your problems don't disappear, but you grow stronger than your problems. Your fears don't vanish, but your courage grows louder than your fears. Your storms don't stop, but you learn to dance in the rain. So here's my final message to you: you are not broken. You are not powerless. You are not trapped. You are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you ever imagined. Life is not happening to you, life is happening for you. And the more you focus on gratitude, love, and growth, the more beautiful your life will become. So choose today. Choose happiness. Choose courage. Choose gratitude. And live, truly live, in a beautiful state.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.